Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome. And we are up to the second match of the day. This is veterans category, and this is first semi-final here on the cards at KC Sports venue. This is Lalitaditya Cricket Club, and we have got NSCC veterans category for semi-final, and just let's see which team is gonna spot this place in the finals. There he goes. Good ball. Just plays it down to the deep third man. And they will pick up a single. The men in yellow. So they come from 777. That is NSCC. Just batting first in this all-important semi-final. Full toss. It was absolutely missing Leston. It was a loud shout. It was not going to be given LBW. We're not having scoring app updated on the screen. Just wait a while. And I'm your English commentator, Baba Nisar from Kashmir, once again welcoming you on the sets of rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. This is Bharat Premier League veterans category first semi-final. Two match officials, Mr. Bali and Mr. Lara. And a good ball into the wickets, plays it gentle down to the short mid-wicket, and even though there was a direct hit, but I guess he just made his ground. There will be no damage done. Very good running between the wicket. And you can see the photographer also. Star Videos, Alpha Production Jammu, doing wonders with their lens. Just checking whether the man was in. There should be no problems at all. He was very well inside, especially grounded his bat in the nick of the time. It will be not out. Lalitaditya Cricket Club and NSCC. Started off the first over nicely, around 4 runs on the board. And if we talk about men in yellow in the men's category, 777 Masters, they are the first semi-finalist. We've got Yes We Can, we've got Ace Cricket Club, and the number 4 semi-finalist we got in the first match of the day. That was Team Shankar. Oh, bowled him! What a ball! Through the defence! And the stumps are knocked over. That's a lovely ball. Absolutely an unplayable ball. Look at the batsman with his head down, going disappointed. Straight back to the dugout now. This is a peach of a line. It was through the defence. Just hitting that gap between the bat and pad. Wow. walks to the center, the new batsman. They just ran away for a bye. It's a leg bye. Should be 5 on the board for 1 for NSCC. In he goes. And a fuller length. Tries to drive, misses it. Straight to the keeper this time, Mitu. We are here for the second match of the day. This is veterans category of Bharat Premier League for first semi-final. And I can see Vinod Kaul. The jersey number 12 is on the non-striking stumps for fuller length. And brings his wrist to play. Lovely shot. Will they come back for the third? There should be easy pickings. Absolutely good running between the wickets. The score goes on to 8 for 1 now. Vinod Pandita will be on the crease. I have seen him watching out there in district Kulgam, Kashmir. And he's a wonderful, wonderful all-rounder. And he gets ready to face the ball. And goes deep and lets the ball come close and plays it back along, straight to the bowler for no runs. If we talk about NSCC 777 Masters, they've already got to the semi-finals in the men's category, and today in the veterans they are playing the semi-final. And again, Washful. So allowing the ball come closer, and just waiting over to get off the mark. I guess his send off over a dot to finish. 2 gone, going at 4 runs per over, and a CCR 8 for 1. Slips in place, just a bit wide. And he starts moving. And wraps him on the pad. And umpire not moved, not interested, not serious at all. And I guess it just pitched onto the leg stump. And this time a fuller length, drives it on the onside, through long on. It is a fielder, and just a single gonna get. And brings Vinod Kaul back onto the crease now. Kaul, he just takes his time to settle. He's a very good reader of the game, very athletic, very active, so energetic. You can look at the glimpses and gestures. And again, Washful. And is a very good player at the back, but especially he will allow the ball to come closer. There you see. And he will take his time, as we witnessed him in the past as well. And there he gets off the mark in a nice way. should be 10 for 1. And driven. That's a class shot. Absolutely perfect cover drive. And this will make them feel completely comfortable and will have a wonderful results. 4 runs. Just look at that. And he makes sure he reaches to the pitch of the ball and just plays it in style in the gaps with full timing. So that it's a square drive for 4 runs. And takes the total on to 14 for 1 now. And again up in the air and just being stopped at the point region. Picking the gap nicely. And I guess this is going to make the end of over. 3 gone. And NSCC 1 down with 14 on the board, going around 5 runs per over.
Oh, scoring, hello, scoring.
Yes, we have.
सर उनको बोलना उनको शायद भूल ही गए.
The scoring is being updated now, and I guess in a minute or two we will be having it back on the screen. The partnership starts to build between these two.
I can see. हो गई. आ जाओ. आना एक मिनट.
And bowled him! What a ball! Absolutely an unplayable ball! And wicket number 2 for NSCC. And Lalitaditya are looking on the top. Vikas departs for 11 of 9. And Dilip Dhar has provided another important breakthrough. He gets it first. And look at NSCC struggling a big way, and out walks to the middle, the captain. He is Mr. Vicky. can remember he played for men's category in that all-important quarter-final. He was bowled on the first ball, but he bowled a wonderful spell, picking up 2 wickets. And he's playing for veterans category today, and he finds himself once again at a very difficult stage. And it will be around 14 for 2 now. There will be a bit of a concerns with the updation of the score. Just be with that. And a good ball straight away. Just an outswinger indication. Especially having a slips in place. Praveen. Watchful, down to the covers, no runs. This man, he is a very gem of a leader. He possesses those leadership skills. He's a good reader of the game, understands the situation, acts accordingly. And the way he just led his team yesterday, that was absolutely fabulous. And becoming the first semi-finalist in the men's category. We're 4 done, going at 4 runs per over. It's 16 for 2. Good ball, works it nicely. And indeed there was a direct hit. Vinod Kaul and Vicky to V's. Well, let's see, will they play in V? And keeping low, and got beaten straight away. Sunil Challa into his first over, and bat and pad close together, full face, full balance with his head still. And he just plays it back straight to the bowler, the Sunil Challa, for no runs. And we are about to have the first finalist of the veterans category in this match. Let's see which team is going to cement the place in the finals. Will it be NSCC or will it be Lalitaditya? The good thing for Sunil Challa, he is bowling with the slips in place. Vinod Kaul has got this habit of playing the ball a bit late. Edge 10 not carrying. This is what I was mentioning. He has caught this habit of playing the ball late. But a very good over. 5 gone. Going just over 3 runs per over. NSCC 16 for 2. And it was a maiden over from Sunil Challa. Absolutely a ball on the spots. Praveen Bhatt, his bowling spell. 2 for 6 off his 2. And I guess he's back into the attack now. Works it nicely. Will they come back for the 2 runs? And I guess yes. No, they just settle only for a single. The call has been there for dozen of balls. It's gone only 2. Vicky also getting off the mark. If we talk about Vinod Kaul, he is such a customer who will allow himself to settle down on the crease. He will take his time. And even though he has got a good range of shots to play, at the moment he's facing a bit of a heat from Praveen Bhatt. Again a dot ball. And this is going to be the last of the power play, with the way things not getting under control for NSCC. They lost to their 2 batsmen, their 2 top on front line openers, with captain and Vinod Kaul out there in the middle. And this time they will fetch a single. Takes the total on to 12.5. It's 18 for 2. With last ball of the power play coming up, and Vicky is going to be on strike. And we are on the verge of the conclusion. We're up to the last stage. We're done with the quarterfinals of the men's category. And there's 4 semi-finalists we have got. We have got 777 Masters, we have got Ace Cricket Club, we have got Yes We Can, and we got Team Shankara as well. So these are the 4 semi-finalists. Talking about veterans, this is the first semi-final, and we will find the first finalist in this match. So far Dilip Dar bowling 2, Praveen Bhatt bowling 2, a dot to finish. The power play gets done, 6 gone. NSCC are 18 for 2. They're going with 3 runs per over, and will try really very hard to be back, and a strong back in the form of the run rate. Can they? And as the restrictions are over now, I guess they will be quite great with the rotation. If we just compare the number of balls faced by these 2 batsmen, Vinod Kaul has faced 16, scored 3. Captain Vicky has faced 4, and he has opened his account. And now I guess it's a time for them to feel a bit at ease as the power play is off. And now they can work the ball in the gaps and go for some wonderful partnership if needed, and try to go with the rotation as well. They keep on rotating the strike. It should be a good move. And Sunil Jalla into his second, bowler made in first one, and is back with the second now. And Vinod just takes the aerial route, and I guess he has hit it over. We have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Well, the sweet connection from Vinod Kaul. Just look at that. That was a full swing of the blade. And I guess it's gone all the way. No, just falling short. It's a boundary. Well, that was sweetly hit. And look at that. Look at that. The gestures from Vinod Kaul were such great to observe. And now he starts to play quite freely. This time again, committed for the stroke early, then checked and controlled the shot. They're coming back for two, and a good running between the wicket. Lovely piece of running. It will be 24 for the loss of 2 wickets. Down the leg stump. Are they going for a leg by? No. Nicely worked on the onside. And equally stopped well at the square leg. Runs started to come in good numbers now. 7 of the over so far. And Vicky opens his arms, and there was an extra cover, and he will find only a single. And Vicky is a very good hitter of the ball. He will take his time also. He will try to bring himself back into the form, knows that we are in the men's category going to the semi-final as well. If he gets some runs under his belt here in this semi-final of the veterans category, it will be quite great for his team in 777 Masters. 7 gone and a run rate of just approximately 4. They're 27 for 2 now. And Vinod Dar. And now he gets another change in bowling, and he finds his first over of his quota. First over conceding 9. It was a very good over in terms of NSCC. And a good ball. Bowling into the wickets, plays it late, plays it down to covers. A single to have on the very first ball. Such big man Vicky for his team, and he always brings something big. And walks it nicely on the pads down to the mid wicket, and they're through for a single. We are just having some legends, show veterans playing around 50 years of age and still showing their guts. showing their all skills, a bit of an inspiration for the young players if watching. And a very good ball into the wickets. And he brought his bat down in the nick of the time and plays it down to the covers. The runs not coming easy. The runs are not coming easy. They're just making them work hard for those runs. This all explains and sums it up how good of a bowling unit Lalitaditya are. And a bit of a mispeel, trying to come back for the second. Vicky says no, only a single. Watchful, a single, 8 gone. NSCC batting first, a 31 for 2. The run rate is growing up. And it's around 20 between these two. Very watchful again. Just a gentle push. Current run rate is just under 4. Projected score reflects 78. They will try to grow more and score more runs. And not for the runs this time. There is he. A wonderful separate from the umpire. Just tightening those stripes of the pads of Vicky. Oh, that is a very, very attractive view. This time flicks it nicely. The ball is running away. And it's got pace in it. And it will go down to the square leg region for 4 runs. Vinod Kaul just has that ball onto the pads. All he need to do, just provided the direction. And it just played it nicely, works his off his pads, and a very good results. 4 runs. And this time off the back foot. It is a deep point. And ample time to change their ends for another run. 6 of the over so far. It's Vikas Dar who is bowling his first. And got a wide range of bowling options, Lalitaditya. And he can absolutely, the run rate, rather the partnership is growing now. Especially having 2 experienced cricketers for NSCC. And if they stay on around 2-3 more overs, then it will be quite difficult to just get them out. Such is the potential acquired by these 2 batters, Vinod Kaul and Mr. Vicky. tell you the good thing about, and Vinod Kaul is that he's having his captain along, and he's packing him up, boosting him up, bossing and encouraging him up, supporting him up. 9 gone with the help of 2 extras. They have been quite disciplined with the extras. Now the run rate looks a bit over 4. They're 39 for 2 now. Beaten straight away. Ball, and Vinod Kaul got beaten. But I can tell you, if we just compare the timing of the batters of NSCC, I guess Vinod Kaul fits in that situation of being a very good timer of the ball. He has got good skills to play on the front foot. He just gets more often on the back foot as well. And that's why he gets enough of time to play and be technically sound and temperamentally great. He is often revered as a very wonderful batsman of his team, and is known for taking his time at the start. Then he can be a bang player. And you will find him just middling the ball at moments. He has picked up 2 boundaries nicely. He's going at a strike rate of around 75. And knowing that we have lost 2 wickets at the top, and the good thing about these two, just planning to work for the partnership, take the score beyond 50. And as time cuts it fiercely, and they will go for another run. It's actually the school transport that's leaving the school, so I will take a break with the commentary. Transport is gone, and I'm back with the commentary. And the last ball of the first half coming your way is 42 for 2. There's a bit of a stop over there, I guess, on account of the transport moving away from the school. As you find now, the transport has left, and now it will be the action on. Vinod is into his second. None for 7. There will be a drinks break, I guess, after this ball being bowled. Here goes Vinod. And power play driven. That is in the gaps. A fumble. And I guess that fumble will allow them to come back for 2 runs. Good running between the wicket. Vicky goes on to 9. 10 gone, halfway stage through. They're going at 4.4 runs per over. It's 44 for 2. Vicky stays on 9, and Vinod into the 20s. And we are having a drinks break. And welcome back after the drinks break. And Vikas Star has got the ball in his hands. He is into his second now. None for 8 so far. Partnership is working nice. It's around more than 30. The way these two are now started off to get some runs, I guess they've got a very good planning. Single on the first ball. This is the first semi-final of Veterans category Bharat Premier League. Team winning, cementing the place in the finals and being the first finalist. And slugs it. And I guess he has dispatched the ball. And that's gone out of the mid wicket. And that's the first 6. And captain comes into the party. He's such a big fellow. He has got power, he has got muscles. And more importantly, has got the time to score. And it's 50 up, 51 for 2 now. Oh, good ball. And that's gone through, poor effort. And it will allow the batsman to come back. 2 runs, should have been stopped only for a single. Look at this over, 9 of those so far. And Vicky slowly and steadily is 17 of 13 now, but what a hit that was. Slog sweep and sweeping in for 6 runs. And again, I guess that's gone through, extra cover. And that's gone for 4. That's all power behind that stroke. And equally timed well. Picks the gap nicely. And makes 13 of the over so far. This time down the track. And I guess Paul shot. Oh. Mispeel and gone for 4. And in the meantime, bad news. We've got a power cut. Okay. Can go for around 1 or 2 minutes. And Vicky on a song. And close to the up stump beaten. A dot to finish. It's 11 gone. There's 61 for 2 now. Hello, hello, hello.
Again, up in the air. Just being stopped in the point region. Picking again nicely. नेट तो क्या हुआ? हेलो, शायद अभी चल ही नहीं रहा.
Welcome back. It's gonna be over number 15 in progress. Once again, very good partnership between Vicky and Irfan Dar, and captain out there in the middle. Oh, good ball. And surely nipped in back. And Dilip Dar is back into the quota. He has bowled none for 10 and he's into his third. And I guess there are some issues with the network at the moment. Here is Dilip Dar once again. Down the track. And he plays it all over the carpet down to the long on for another run. And the runs are coming at a very good pace, over 5 runs per over for the team of NCC. Completely solid, strong enough. And they're looking towards a big score. They're 83 for 3. And tries to heave it over mid wicket. It's a dot ball. And we're back now. The issues of network are sorted. The last ball of the 15th over at our stage now. NSCC 86 for 3. And Dilip Dar coming with the last ball of his third. It slips in place. And chips in there, inside out. And falls in between two. It will be a single to finish. 15 gone with the help of 7 extras. NSCC batting first. They're going approximately 6 runs per over. They're 87 for 3. Look at that. That's a moment to catch. Absolutely fantastic job by the camera person. Wow. Eagle. Just enjoying its time. One of the lights. To see another bird. This is the time for birds to enjoy and relax. I guess they're enjoying the match. We are ready to have the over number 16 about to be started. Let's see who's got the ball in his hands now. And captain is on a roll. 31 of 24. And is turning on to be on a mission. He's got his plans set in. He's executing them nicely. He's going along through his partners, going for some partnerships, well partnerships. And you can see the strong situation they find the team in at the moment. 30 balls remaining. If they go with around 7, still they will make it to 125, 130. And that will be a good score on the board, especially having those morals high. First ball beaten, slower one. And they will go through for extra. It's a bye. It was a very good toss to win by NSCC captain Vicky and opted to bat. At the moment here in a very healthy situation, a healthy position. And as time plays it nice, down to the left of the bowler, straight to the long off. And will fetch another single. Beaten outside, drops to an umpire, signals it's a white ball. They're into the 90s now. It's 90 for 3. Let's see how long they will go and what score they will finish at. I think around 130, 140 will be a majestic score, I believe. It will be quite difficult to chase anything around or anything more than 130 for the team of Lalitaditya. And he flicks it well. Has he taken the ball all the way? Just waiting for the signal, but it's a boundary, I guess. No, 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 no. It's a 6. Second 6 from the captain, Vicky. And he's bringing all his muscles to play in. He just muscles it away. And what a shot. And he goes into 38 now. And 3 short of the century if we talk about NSCC. And this time straight down the ground. And a fumble, I guess, will allow them to come back for the 2. There are very good runners between the wickets. And goes on to 99, and Vicky goes on to 40. And Mithu bowling his first, proving to be a bit expensive. 11 of his 5 balls. And look at Vicky. He's feeling tired, he's feeling exhausted. He has been there for around 27 balls. He has gone between the wickets, he has run a lot. This time again, fetching it from up stump. Is it going to be caught? Oh, nowhere close. Nowhere close. No balance. No good position at all. And this will make 100 runs on the board. 16 gone. It's 101 for 3. And Vicky goes on to 42. A survival to him, but overall, he has been playing a very good knock. Just last 4 overs remaining now. 24 legal balls. And the way they started this over, got around 12 runs, a dozen of them. Another 13 of that over from Mithu. It was his first one. And I can see, I can predict the score is going to go across 130, 135. And that is going to be a very good score on the surface, especially keeping in mind veterans cricket match. And I guess Sunil Jalla is into the attack. Gonna bowl the last over of his quota. His wicket list, none for 18. And chips in nicely. And dropped again. Oh, just close to the ropes. And look at that. Time, position, did not hold on. And will be 2 more. Oh, gone through. Sloppy effort. Trying to bring his boots in. And no connection, no stop. And that's gone for 4. Yeah, 6 of the first 2. And Irfan Dar is looking now with some intentions to make it clear. He is aggressive. It's 107 for 3. Look at the run rate. It's over 6 now. At one stage they were struggling. And down the track. That straight shot. And the long off comes into rescue. Lalitaditya has been very fabulous. He's been timing the ball nice. He's picking the gaps. He's picking some odd boundaries. And he's batting on 20 of 18. And he's giving a good company to his captain Vicky, with just 8 short of his half century. And across. Swings. And swings to the long on. Oh, that's a sloppy effort. Fumble and allows Vicky to come back for 2. The fielding standards has not been great enough to the mark today as far as Lalitaditya Cricket Club is concerned. And on the part of Vicky and Irfan, just waiting for all those chances to grab more, and they are just stealing those chances. Good running between the wicket. 9 of the overs so far. That's 110 for 3 NSCC, winning the toss and batting first. The first semi-final of Bharat Premier League veterans category. Down the track he goes, inside edge, and a good stop. Look at Vicky. He is feeling, and he wants water to quench his thirst, and is absolutely feeling tired now. And he has done a very fabulous job. He's batting on 45. And this one, typical Asif Ali shot. Typical Asif Ali. And I guess it's gone. After one bounce, it's gone for 4. If you look at Irfan Dar closely, he comes to the front. And he is all time just having a bit of an action resembling great Asif Ali of Pakistan. Umpire is going to check, is it a boundary or a 6? But I can tell you that NSCC are into a very solid situation. It is being checked.
अगर डायरेक्टली होगा तो छक्का है. हाँ, रोप वहाँ पे उठ रही है रोप डायरेक्ट 6 है.
we're still waiting, and I guess it's gonna be declared as a 6. Yes, it's a 6. And I was telling you, if you look closely at Irfan Dar, the way he takes a bit of a shuffle on, he comes front and closer to that stumps. And it just looked like Asif Ali. And a very good over. Boundary on a 6 as well. 17 gone. It's 117 for 3. Vicky 5 short of his half century. And Irfan Dar, what a batting. 19 balls, 26 runs. And is having a very good knock over there. And Vicky comes down the track, straight to the point, and they will find a single. Vinod, who is into the last over of his quarter, none for 31. Beg your pardon, none for 13. And Vicky is playing absolutely an excellent knock. Oh, keeps low, wicket-keeper misses, so does the batsman, and NSCC will not miss it. 4 runs. The runs coming thick and fast. It's 1, 2, 2 for 3. And they're turning out to just pose a very good score. A mammoth like. This time over extra cover. A single. And now it's 1, 2, 3 for 3. Again, wicketkeeper not able to stop the ball properly. It has to be a bye. No matter how they come, they just will take that runs. And this time tries to lift it over mid wicket. That's up in there. And this time no mistake from the square leg. And he accepts the catch. And a very good catch. It was in there for a long. But eventually Vinod Dar picks up his first. And Irfan Dar walks back after scoring 27. And it's 124 for 4 now. A very good partnership comes to an end. And finally some relief for the team of Lalitaditya. Rocky Rena, another batsman. Vicky Rena and Rocky Rena. Talking about Vicky, the captain, is just 4 short of what would be a magnificent half century. Let's see he gets there or not. Down the track, first ball. And he just thrashes it through covers. 4 runs to Rocky. And he opens his account in a style. 18 gone. It's 128 for 4 now. Rohit, we have at times a bit of a scoring issues over here due to some network issues. Kindly cooperate, kindly bear with the same. At times we are quite unable to understand that, especially being a commentator. I still also face some problems. At the moment, the situation looks completely comfortable and a very stabilized for the team of NCC. They're 128 for 4 with Vicky on the crease now, needing 4 to get to his half century. Can he get there? And Nito finishes his first, went for 13. First ball, it's a wide one. This time he just fetched it from the off stump, and that's gone through. That's half century for Vicky. What a brilliant knock. And he's getting rounds of applause and a standing ovation from all the players of his dugout. He has surely led from the front, and that's the skills and the captain's knock. And he now raises his head as he came to know that he has gone through his half century. What a moment for the main. And it deserves the real applause from all his teammates. And he's such a great athlete, such a great leader. And he's proving it all why he is so. 133 for 4, and Vicky absolutely 50. And now on the track, straight back, straight to long off. A fumble, I guess. And a very good running again. 2 runs. Six of the 3 balls so far. And this time chips it nicely. And I guess he's gone. A good catch at the skullig region. And from the moment it looked that Vicky was feeling completely tired, and it was just a time to hit those shots, and he might be caught, and he is. Look at that. Trying to flick off his pads. Could not go the distance, and a good catch. And finally, the wicket of Vicky goes. The captain goes. He is dismissed for 52. And NSCC are 135 for 5 now. Vinod, the new batsman, walks down to the centre. Small beaten, slower. Oh, good ball again. Actually was committed to come down the track, then he got back and he was missing it, and so does the keeper. They go through for an extra. It's a bye. It's 136 for 5. And Rocky Rena thumps it away and thumps it nicely to finish the over number 19 with a boundary. It's 142 for 5 now. 19 gone. score that was predicted early. They have gone to that. They have crossed 140. And still they've got one more over left. And can they reach 150? That will be some score on the board for the team of Lalitaditya. Interesting thing would be seen to who bowls that last over. Lalitaditya has won. He has done for 16 off his 3. That's fine. Is he gonna bowl that 20th? And Vinodji will be on the crease now. None of 2. Finally up in the circle. It slips in place. Here is the first ball. I guess it's Lalitaditya. Yes. First ball down the track. Lefts it up. And I guess it's carried all the way. Good use of the feet. And make sure he reaches to the pitch of the ball. Look at that. Picks the length nicely. And that's gone all the way. That's a 6. Never easy to hit those dimensions here at KC ground. He just came off its sweet connection. And next time comes down the track, misses, gone straight onto the stump, knocked over. And that's a revenge from Lalitaditya. Vinodji gone for 6. It's 148 for 6 now. Rahul Jamwal walks down to the centre. They're going at 7.6 runs per over. And the projected score does reflect 153. They're just 2 short of that 150. Jamwal, the left-handed batsman. We've got only 4 bowlers remaining in the first innings. Slower, pitched over and bang! That's gone straight down the ground and hitting the side screen. First ball, and Rahul Jamwal shows the caliber. All powers and muscles in that shot. And look at that. That kept going and straight down. And I guess they're coming back for 2 more runs. Past 150 as well. It's 156 for 6 now. It's coming round the stumps. It's been played down to the mid wicket. They come back for 2. Easily, no problems whatsoever. A lovely piece of running. It's 158 for 6 with last ball to be bowled from Dilip Dar. 1 for 32 of his 3.5. Here is the last ball. Down the track, he plays it down straight to the long on, and that's gone through. That's a boundary. What a way to finish the first innings, a boundary to finish. And they finish at 162. That's going to be a massive total on the board. So the chasing score, the score to be chased down for Lalitaditya is 163 in their allotted 20. And that is going to be some challenging score for them to chase down. Let's see, will they chase it down or not? We'll be back with the chase of the second innings. Till then, you just enjoy your time and we will take a break. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the second innings of this veterans category for semi-final. And this is Lalitaditya chasing 163. And the two openers walk down to the center, Vikas Spot and Nitu. And Rahul Jamwal has got the ball in his hands. They're 2 for no loss. Let's see how they will operate and how they will approach with the chase. Good ball, flight, driven straight to the mid-off. And they will find a single. First over gone. It's 2 for no loss, chasing 163. Lalitaditya Cricket Club. And I'm your English commentator, Baba Nisar from Kashmir. And I welcome you back with warm welcome. And a very, very warm afternoon. But and I guess he has got the ball in his hands to start over number 2, and if you look at the captain, Vicky is always a busy captain. He will keep on changing his troops, he will keep on making changes in the fields, and wicket-keeper pretty close behind the stumps. Here's a medium pacer, and tries to pull it, and almost the ball just went on to hit the stumps. Lucky for Nitu, and he survives. And this time, off the back foot, he plays it down straight to the covers. I guess they are through for a single. One more run. It's 3 for no loss. And inside edge, I guess, gone through the pads of the wicket-keeper. What a very good start. Power play on. And chasing anything around 160 or 160 plus, you have to get off to a very good start, especially in the power play, trying to take the aerial route. And this time he pulls it nicely, and that is square leg over there already. And this is what I tell you, that Vicky has got a very good mind when he is leading his side. He knows the strength of these two batsmen, and that's why he has kept to that deep square leg especially. With every dot ball, the required run rate is going to creep up. Look at that, it's 8.70 needed. Oh, good ball. The ball just chops a bit. And straight to the Vinod call. It's a dot to finish. 2 gone with the runs rate of 3. They're 6 for no loss. Let's see who comes down to the ball now. It's Captain Vicky. Talking about his batting. What a knock. What an absolute knock. He scored a magnificent half century, 52. Now he gets the ball in his hands. He's a very, very good bowler. He has variations. He mixes his line. He mixes his balls. You will find him keep on changing the troops. He's set to start his quota. Here he goes to bowl to Vikas Spot. First ball driven on the covers, and they will fetch a single. That's a long way to go for Lalitaditya. All they need to do just be a bit aggressive and show some intent. And appealing for that LPW. And look at Vinod. It was a very good appeal. And eventually umpire says no. And again beaten straight outside the off stump. And these singles are not going to hurt the team of NSCC. Just 2 runs off the over so far. And the run rate is going to grow more. It's going to increase with every dot ball. And this time, swings it. That's a long handle. And has it carried all the way? I guess it has. And it's the first 6 of the chase. And Neetu middles it nice and sweet. And a single to finish. 3 gone. It's 16 for no loss. Yes, Rahul Jamwal back into the attack now in his second now. None for 2 so far. He's bowling left armour. This time, bit of a slower. And pulls nicely, pulls for 4. And he just understands that length. And got all the time in the world to just pull it nicely. Look at that. Oh, the square leg umpire. And down to the fence it goes. No. 20 for no loss. And it's a good start. A bit of a fumble allowed the batsman to come back for 2. Oh, Kane tries to swing it over mid wicket, and this time ball just shapes away. Turns away from the batsman, and that's a dot ball. Last ball coming up after over number 4. They need this intention, and they need to be aggressive. And they can't just believe of playing dot balls. And they can't rely. Have to take the full use of the power play. And this time slashing hard, and I guess that's gone through. Rather, it's missed, it's dropped, it's put down. But it was a wonderful effort. He had to dive. And a single to finish. 4 gone, approximately with the run rate of 6. They're 23 for no loss. Rahul Jamwal finishes to none for 9. It's Mintu Butt back now. None for 3 so far. Oh, pulls it. That is a nice pull shot. It's a flat batted. And guess what? That's gone all the way. 6 runs. And second 6 from this man. Look at that. Bang and flat. And is now looking in golden touch. And a fumble will allow the batsman, especially Nito, to bring second more. And look at that partnership, 31 of 26. Especially if you are chasing 160 plus and you get a good start with the opening pair. And the rest of the batters will feel at ease to tackle down. And inside edge, that will run away. That's gone through. And it goes over long leg. 4 runs. These are lucky runs for the team. And Nitu will welcome them. He goes on to 29 of 17. It's 35 for no loss. And dozen off this over so far. 3 balls to go. It is indeed a very dream start to the chase. Let's see, will they capitalize on the start? Straight down to the covers. They just changed in ends for a single. Last ball coming out of the 5th one. Pattern pair close together, down to the point. And I guess it's 36 for no loss after 5. They're going at 7 runs per over, just a bit over. And I guess that's a very good situation, a very strong situation for the team Lalitaditya. And the game is on, the contest is on, and expecting a good fight. Rahul Jampal is back into the attack now with his over number 3, none for 10. And Vikas and dropped and gone through. He jumps but not jumping to the perfection. And Vikas finds the boundary. And the runs are coming thick and fast for the team of Lalitaditya. That is indeed a very, very good start to the chase. The runs are flowing. About to have the last ball of the power play. It is a very good start, especially keeping in mind the power play. The good thing about the team of Lalitaditya, they haven't lost any wicket. And finishes with a single. Power play gone. They're 44 for no loss. Captain brings himself back again. Bowled the first one, a bit of an expensive 9 off that over. And NSCC need a wicket. They need to break this partnership. And bowled him! This is Vicky, and look at the celebration. Ah, that is the moment. Is such a great leader, such a great all-rounder. And most importantly, he's a great reader of the game. Look at the time of bringing himself back in. He brought himself in and knocked Vikas over. Absolutely peach of a ball. And the partnership is broken now. Vikas Star is the one-down batsman who goes down to the centre now. And Vicky is a strong contender of man of the match. He batted well, got a half century, picked up a wicket, leading the side nicely. And beaten straight away. Good ball. And is turning out to be a very good over. Just one and a wicket as well. Again beaten. Nitu not helping himself to play against Vicky. Even though Nitu has played some wonderful strokes, that flat stroke that he went for 6. 32 of 24, playing nice, playing great. And he's the man who holds the key for his team, Lalitaditya. And end of over, a single to finish. 7 gone, it's 46 for 1. And still around 117 runs to get in the remaining 13 overs. The required run rate is exactly 9 now. Surrender now. Surrender know Vicky has got a wide range of bowling options. He will be trying to use everyone. One who gets impressed will continue with him. And a good ball. Keeps low and goes down to the short fine leg, and they're through for a leg bye. And I tell you that these singles are not going to hurt the team of NSCC, the man in yellow. And with every dot ball, the run rate is going to creep up. It will go up quickly. Once it passes 10, it will not take more of the time. And that's why it has to play some rockets. And goodness me, it was like a rocket speed straight to the bowler, and he just could not hold on. And straight to the keeper, no runs. Just 2 of the first 4 balls. And look at the required run rate. It goes to 9.24. This one wrapped him on the pads. It was missing leg stump. And most importantly for the man in yellow, they got a dot ball. And in the meantime, I have got one of my best friends from South Kashmir, Mr. Lone Nadeem. In Lone Nadeem, let me mention, we have got one of the Pandit brother from your vicinity. That's Mr. Vinod Kaul, who is playing for the man in yellow. That's NSCC. He's a very good all-rounder, very good hitter of the ball, even though he scored around 20 today. And with this dot ball, 8 gone. Still 114 needed. Lalitaditya Cricket Club are 49 for 1. And Nitu is the man who is working as a backbone for his team. And let's see, will he continue to play some natural aggression and take his team closer to that score of around 164 that's needed. And the required run rate is exactly now 9.5, 9.5. We are almost into the first semi-final. This is the first semi-final of the veterans category. And the finals are scheduled on to the 29th of December. And pulls and pulls for 4 runs. The team winning here, this is veterans category, will be the first finalist. And the men's category semi-finals will start in the evenings. And on the Friday, that's 29th, we're going to have the finals, both finals. It's going to be a very, very big day if we talk about Bharat Premier League under the banner of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. Appealing for LBW, will the finger go up? And Bali not entrusted at all. Still 110 more runs to get of the remaining 70 balls. And talking about the start, but Lalitaditya, they have. I believe this one is up in there and just falling short of Vinod Kaul I was mentioning. And Vinod Kaul with his specs on, standing at the backward point region. And there you can find him at the screens. Does wear a cap, just looks like Steve Waugh. Steve Waugh of Australia, the mighty captain. Plays late, in no connection. Rahul Chamwal into the last over of his quota, hasn't picked up a wicket, but he has bowled a nice. None for 22. The catch is dropped over there. Should have been taken. And Rahul could have gone the first wicket, but the catch has been put down. today. Once again, we could mention that the catching has not been great from both the sides. And gone through. That's gone through. And that's gone over point. And that's gone for 4. A lovely shot to finish. 9 gone with the help of 3 extras. Lalitaditya are 59 for 1. Absolutely, Nadeem, you know. I'm going to give you the good news. In the month of March, April, organizing body of rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir are going to come in the month of January and February. They are going to have a talk with some Youth Service and Sports Department, with the management committee of just, managing those grounds out there in Anantnag, Kulgam, especially in Srinagar as well. They are thinking to just organize a very big league where you will find combination of Kashmiri and Jammu cricketers. We have been talking about this a lot since we started this very Bharat Premier League, and President, Vice President, Chairman, they have been talking about this, that we are going to come in Kashmir in the month of March, April, and we're going to start a bang cricket league. You will find from different communities, especially from Muslim and Pandit community, just playing together, combined. That's overall going to bring a big revolution in J&K cricket. And they're going to start the league at 3 venues all together simultaneously. And they say that it's really going to boost J&K cricket. They are visiting in the month of Feb. And here, if we talk the runs, runs are coming frequent. Absolutely. Yes, Nadeem, they are having these plans. And exactly, it's 100 needed now. Look at Nitu, who's closing his half century. Just short by 7 runs. Can he? Swings it over mid-wicket. And I guess this time it goes to the fielder after bounce. And the required run rate is 9.5 now. Edged and gone through. There's no third man, and it will go to the fence for 4 runs. And this is turning out to be a very productive over. 10 of the over so far. It wasn't a convinced shot, but good thing about he just picked the gap. They're cruising. Dot to finish halfway through, 10 gone. With a run rate of approximately 7, they are 69 for 1. And this is going to be a drinks break. And I guess we may have a check for the stumping. And the TV umpire is going to check it out. Safe. He is safe. Time for drinks break. Welcome back. 11 overs bowled. Lalitaditya 80 for 1. Last over just producing 11 runs, especially with that 6 hit by Vikas Dar straight. And straight like an arrow. Shamsher Singh now. And that was hand been played down to the deep covers. Another run. And now these two look completely solid, look strong, look just timing the ball nicely. Vikas Dar is also middling the ball well. 20 of 16 with Nitu, just 2 short of his half century. And it's a good battle going on. Good game of cricket. And a good fight being provided by Lalitaditya. Will it be called? No, that's a good ball. Look at Vikas Dar. He's looking at umpire that not giving him as a wide. Chips in air and accepted, I guess. That should be the wicket. Lalitaditya have lost to Vikas Dar for 20. And it's 81 for 2 now, and Shamsher Singh breaks the partnership. They were looking good, middling the ball well. Came round the stumps and managed to hit it straight down to the covers. Praveen Bhatt, the new man, down to the centre. .82 still needed, and 51 balls in hand. And a good ball. Looking at the ball close, and finally lets it go straight to the keeper. Keeps low. Turns it down to the onside and finds a single. Nitu now on the strike with 2 needed. Of his half century, what would be a fantastic half century. Timely played, started off the chase well and still holding the key for his team, Lalitaditya. Will pick up a single, I guess. Or is he coming back for the second? And I guess he's coming back. That's it. That's half century for Nitu. And what a knock, especially when you are chasing 160 plus. Scored 50 of 37, is not out, and still he holds the key for his team. 12 gone with the run rate of 7 exactly. Lalitaditya 84 for 2. Shamsher Singh 1 for 4. And I guess Vicky may be using him at the trot now on the other side, and he brings himself once again back. He has caught a wicket. And he's going to bowl to Praveen. Starts off with the dot. Again, lovely bowling. Just looking close at the foot movement. Just bowling accordingly most of the times. Look at that close. He's bowling wicket to wicket. This time chips in nicely down to the long on. Now it's going to be a good contest between Nitu Bhatt, who has completed his half century. Let's see his approach against the man Vicky. It's a good challenge. Let's see who wins it. And this is up in there. Mid wicket may be coming underneath. And fall short. Oh, gone through. It's missed everything. And it will go down to third man for 4. These are the bonus runs. Welcome runs to Lalitaditya. It's 90 for 2 now. Wire game on. The game is on. And a single to finish. 13 gone. It's 91 for 2. And the required run rate has gone past 10 now. It's 10.29 and should be a sign of a challenge. Shamsher Singh again. And cuts it late rather, but fights the short third man. Shamsher Singh will be a very impactful player, especially bowling with left arm. He just turns the ball away from the right-handers. It's a good challenge and a good contest. He has picked up a wicket. And as time slugs it. Is it going to be caught? Oh, dropped it. I was telling you the catching has not been up to the standard. And the third catch dropped by NSCC. And this can prove costly and expensive. And putting down Praveen Bhatt at this critical moment. And I guess next ball, absolutely, it's gonna be having a massive impact on the game. Oh, good ball. It was just in that block hole. And especially bowling 2 dots on the trot. 14 gone. It's 93 for 2. And we're up to the last 6 overs. And let's see Nitu's approach now. Surendra back into the attack now. Beaten straight away. The current run rate, that's over 6, and the required run rate has gone past 11 now. Driven on the onside. And these singles are not going to hurt NSCC, except we find some slogs, we find some blows, we find some sweet connections. And they have to deal in boundaries and 6s every over. That's the only way to tackle. And again a dot ball. And every single dot ball will make the run rate required grow up. It's now over 12.5. And this is turning out to be absolutely difficult to bite the bullet now. Good stop at the deep point. And he surely saved 2 runs for his team. Probin but not happy at all with Nitu, asking him there should have been 3. Another Nitu is not happy, is batting on 53, he has been there, came as an opener. Let's see, he's the man who can do some damage. Should be a wide. And they will run away for a bye as well. Gives himself room and connects well. 2 bounces over the backward point region, 4 runs to finish. With the help of 9 extras, 15 gone. It's 102 for 2. Surendra completes his 3rd, none for 21. And now we are after the last 5 overs. Shamsher Singh, he is back. He has picked up a wicket, is bowled economical, just with 3 runs per over. He has picked up 1 for 6 off his 2, is into the 3rd. That's good ball. $60 of 29. That's the equation. And these singles are not going to do job for you. Just straight to Vicky, the captain. He has caught 1 over. Even though the wickets column, if you look, just 2 of them are gone. You can understand their approach. They are not coming down the track. Chips in air. And after 1 bounce goes to the covers, only a single again. That is at moments, why cricket at times we find a very leveler. Even though, look at the wickets column, they got 8 wickets in hand, but they're not being able to just control and just have those required run rate in their aim. straight down the ground. And only a single. These runs in doubles not gonna do the job. Required run rate almost touching 13. Not finding the boundaries, finding it hard to hit sixes. And chips in air and straight to the captain, who accepts it with warm hands. In a safe pair of hands, Shamsher Singh picks up his second. And Lalitaditya lose Praveen Bhatt for 8 of 14. It's 108 for 3 now. Fine, walks down to the center now, join Nitu. It's Vijay Dhar. And Vicky finds himself back now to bowl the last over of his quota, 1 for 14. Equation is now 55, 24 balls remaining. And around 13.5 now required the run rate. On the pads. And picked up 2 runs on the first ball. This over is going to be targeted by Nitu, I guess. And is batting on 61. It's a bowling spell, bowling figures of Vicky. 1 for 16 of his 3.1. This is now a good fight, a good contest. And gone! And he gives himself room, and look at the celebration of the captain Vicky. And finally he wins the battle. And he has caught the man now. The dangerous man departs. Nitu goes for 61, and guess what? It's the captain who got the breakthrough. And is surely going to be the man of the match for today's. He batted well, he got a half century, and now he picks off the second wicket, especially this deserving wicket of Nitu. And Lalitaditya, 110 for 4 now. Rohit Ambardar. Was giving himself room, but he was a bit late to the execution of his shot. Got late, and the ball doing the job. Be a wide. It was a loud appeal. Shout there was for LPW. And in the meantime, I just get a bit of a break to mention the names of the sponsors. And I've got Landmark, Great Pamposh Warriors, Hands for Humanity, Kashmir As It Is, Hovan Spices, KHS Pune, and Antar Trust, Ikwat Enterprises LLP, Triloki Raj Foundations, Mata Bhadrakali Trust, Super Refineries. Super Refineries, actually my friend Mr. Virendra Tussu. Thank you very much, Virendra. And he is the brand owner of that Super Refineries, another sponsor of this very Bharat Premier League. And in collaboration with Relief Department, Asha Bhavan and JK Tourism. And Vicky finds another one. And he finds wicket number 3. And the wickets have now fall like a pack of cards. It's scattered now. They're scattering. And they're falling now quickly. Half the team back to the pavilion and out walks Vinay Kaul. Can Vicky pick up 4-wicket haul? He has got 2 balls. There is a bit of a correction actually. I guess he has got only 1 ball. And as time picks that in eye, and it's quite safe. And I guess this could have been something different. Was it a late reaction from the keeper? Oh, he could have been run out. And wicket keeper just a late. That's quite funny. There we go. Finished with 2 wickets in that last. 17 gone. It's 114 for 5. Into the last over. 2 for 12. 2 fresh batsmen, Vijay Dar and Vinay Kaul. And gone, bowled him. That was a ball to be hit for a 6, but he missed it. Sometimes bad balls give you wickets, and sometimes good balls are being hit for boundaries. But look at that. Got onto the back foot and bang on the target. And Shamshed picks up 3rd. Sunil Jalla walks down to the crease now. Nine required of just 17 balls. It is some massive challenge, especially having these 2 batsmen, fresh batsmen, with already Dipu and Praveen back to the pavilion. can see those fall of wickets. They never looked in control, even though that partnership between Praveen and Nitu. After Praveen's fall, then Nitu could not continue. And you can see Lalitaditya are absolutely struggling a big way. 47 of 12 balls. And Shamsher Singh finished his quota for 3. And now it's Surendra Kachru into the last over. None for 21. He will be also liking to pick up and add 1 wicket to his quota. They have to go with 23.5 runs per over, the required run rate. Down to the right of the bowler. They will stroll for a single. No maiden, 8 top balls, 22 runs, no wickets, economy of under 7. And Sunil Challa now is batting on 1 of 3, getting ready to face Surendra. Tribes are down to the covers. It's all matter of these 10 balls being bowled. We're not going to have some big hits from these two. Full toss. And once again down to the deep covers. 3rd run of the over. I won't believe they are going to go for some massive strokes. Keeping in mind the age factor. And all they can do is to just pick singles regularly. And misses it inside edge. Down to the short fine leg. Another run. And beaten again. That's being beaten. And look at that. 44 needed of 7 balls. And the required run rate is almost impossible now. 7 sixes will still not do it. And a single to finish. Leaves it up to 43 of the last over. 6 balls. Still Rinku Singh's cameo will not do it. Except we have a no ball or a wide one, and you hit every ball out of the park. Well, what a funny moment, Jai Mantu. He says that Vicky, the captain, he has been there, the man who has always believed that he's going to go win all the categories, especially men's and veterans. And they are through. NSCC becomes the first finalist in the veterans, and they are already through to the semi-finals in the men's category. They can just go to that finals, obviously, and just snatch the both categories. The way he's putting all his skills, he's putting his brain, he's putting his mind, he's putting his runs, he's putting his bowling, he's putting his wide range of bowling options. And he has turned out to be one of the hot favourites of Bharat Premier League in both the categories. Vicky Rena, captain of 777 Masters and NSCC. Just a matter of all these 2 remaining 2 balls. 4 singles in the first 4 balls. Smashes that through extra cover. That will run away. 4 runs to win a call. It's too late now. But he will enjoy his time. He will enjoy that stroke. The last ball coming up. 34 runs needed. And beaten straight away. That's it. NSCC The first team cementing their spot in the finals. They're the first finalists of the veterans category. Look at the joy on their faces. Look at Vicky Rena, the captain, hugging Vinay. And Vicky, the captain, will be surely the man of the match. Beautifully batted for his 52 of 35. 3 boundaries and 2 sixes. And talking about his bowling, 4 overs, no maiden, 20 runs and 3 important wickets. So congratulations to NSCC for becoming the first finalist in the men's category. They're already through to the semi-final in the men's category. And they are a very good balanced side in all the departments. There you see, just getting up in a circle and going to pump that moment of celebration, especially of the victory. There you go. What a moment. Absolutely a moment. And they are just enjoying it. So that's it, what we have for the day. And we'll be back tomorrow live for semi-finals on the page of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir with your English commentator Baba Nisar. Hope you have enjoyed today and give us just a bit of time to relax, take a break, and back to the studio. Enjoy your time. Stay safe and stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.